data line, but it's just like a voltage line. So in motion, it sends voltage down here, and this will just pick it up. Now this little silver guy in the center, that's actually a Wi-Fi chipset. So really what I've done is I put a motion detector on my wireless network. So when this thing detects motion, it'll go out to a Raspberry Pi. Whoops, this is the actual front side of that detector that I built. See, there's the motion detector. And I built I think like 6 or 9 of them, something like that. They're scattered throughout the house. And there it is plugged in. It's just a little micro USB, plugs right into the wall. And yeah, here it is. It goes to this Raspberry Pi. Now, why did I use a Raspberry Pi? Simple. I had it here. I had it laying around the house. I've had it for a few years. I got it as like a Christmas present. So I put it to 802.1, I think B wireless USB adapter, and it just fired right up. Now, these sensors, whoops, do an HTTP GET. So when this sees motion, it does a web request over to the Raspberry Pi, which has a full LAMP stack on here. It's running Linux, Apache. What am I using? Yeah, Yi 2.0 is the PHP framework that I actually used. And then, it stores everything in the database. So basically it gets motion. It goes to here. This little guy says, is Brian home? Yes or no. And if the answer is no, then it sends me a text message. It contacts 911, and it does a few other snazzy things. So to determine whether or not I was home, I also made an Android application. Here's a screenshot off my actual phone. And it's very simple. Off, on, awake, sleep, and ping. Ping's kind of misleading. Off obviously turns all the motion detectors off. It's not really true. They constantly detect motion whether they're off or on. It just flips a bit in the MySQL database, and the Raspberry Pi checks that to see, the status. Is it off? Is it on? Etc. Etc. So if it's off, it just ignores all motion. If it's on, however, it registers all motion and says, hey, there was motion, and then it sends out through an email gateway. I think AT&T and Verizon both have them.